No wonder you're so unhappy. You're totally trapped.
Oh, don't be so dramatic. Yes, things are tough right now, but like I said, I love him.
You've just told me that you would choose a different path.
Maybe when I was 13, sitting in double mass, you know, fantasising about running off with George Michael. Yes, if I'd had a crystal ball then and got a glimpse into my future, I'd have probably run a mile.
Well, there you go.
But he is my soulmate. And I know how rare that is, and I feel lucky that we found each other. Because when it's good, nothing comes close.
And when it's bad?
What can I say? I love a challenge. Look, it's the chemistry, okay? You've either got it or you haven't. We have been on and off over and over, but somehow we always find our way back to each other.
So what, the Burton and Taylor of Weatherfield?
Well, funnily enough, you're not the first person to say that. So.
Oh, well, it must be true then.
Lucas, whatever happens, while I have breath in my body, I will never give up on him.
Some of these are final demands. This one's been passed on to a debt collecting company.
I'm sorry. I'm letting it get out of hand.
You had other things on your mind. How were you supposed to think straight?
I thought you said you'd spoken to the bank.
I meant to, I really did. I just couldn't face it.
This is all my fault. I should have kept a closer eye on things.
No, I've put you through enough. This is not your responsibility.
I mean, how many are there?
Don't know.
And I'm not going to find any more stuffed in drawers or whatever, am I?
No, this is it.
Are you absolutely sure?
I threw some away, but the rest are here.
Well, at least you don't have to face this alone.
Yeah, try and stay calm, Gran. These debts aren't even yours.
But they're in my name. It's my responsibility to pay them back.
There must be something we can do.
I thought if I concentrated on working hard at speed dial turned a profit, I'd get back on track. But the truth is, I've no idea how much I owe. Or how I'm ever going to afford to pay them back.
Oh, stop being so slovenly. Stand up straight. Passable, I guess.
Passable?
I look handsome in my suit. Give David Beckham a run for his money.
We're trying to convince people that we're professional. We have to look the part.
Well, Sally gave my suit a once-over with a steamer, I'll have, you know. Get rid of the creases.
Well, Tracy went over mine with a lint roller. Does it once a week, whether it needs it or not.
Steve, it's too soon for you to be around all this grief.
I'll be the judge of that.
Afternoon. She never smiles at me like that.
Yeah.
You got something on your suit?
Oh.
Oh, no, it's not the ashes of someone's dearly departed, is it?
No, give over. Just been a bit sloppy with me sherbet dib-dab. One fine vehicle you got there. Can't wait to get behind the wheel of that.
Thought Tim was driving.
Change of plan. I want you to give both these idiots a trial run.
You make it sound so appealing. Should go and fetch me tape measure. See whose head best fits the hat.
Well, that'd be me, obviously. You've seen the size of his head.
You try to say I've got a fat head?
I've seen smaller space hoppers.
Shut up, the pair of you, or I'll bang your flaming heads together. Steve, you're up first.
Ha! You're in for one hell of a ride, you son.
Right. I'll be getting off soon.
Yeah, of course you are.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I mean.
Well, you know, I can stay here if you really want me to. I mean, that's fine.
No. You go. You've got all your big, important stuff to do. You've got knickers to shift.
What?
Please, don't let me stop you.
I can't stand it when you're like this.
Would you know what? Sometimes I think you can't stand me at all, Carla.
Okay, let's just hope you're in a better mood when I get back from Harrogate.
Hey, do you know what? I think if you get really lucky, my liver might pack in altogether while you're gone.
Peter!
And then you'd find me face down in me pasta, and then you wouldn't be stuck to an invalid for the rest of your life, would you?
That's not funny.
I'd rather be out on my own anyway. Better than watching you with that face on. That long-suffering poor me, look what my life has come to face.
Catch. Little prezzy for you. Say thank you.
Whoa, that's mint, thanks.
I know. It's got 5 stars on tech heads.
Are you sure you're not going to want paying for this?
Nah, mate.
Well, how come?
It's to say cheers for all your hard graft. You're loyal. You put the hours in. Call it a bonus if you want. I like to look after me mates.
That's cool.
Tell your mum you got it for being employed a month or...
Oh, please. Mum couldn't care less. She probably won't even notice.
Yeah, well, she'll notice when you're making bank. Aye, this deal I've got coming up is going to be a nice little earner.
Yeah? What am I selling?
You know, yeah, we can go over all that nearer the time. You can even sample the goods before you start shifting them.
I don't know.
Have a nice little toot. Help you relax.
Jenny, how long are you going to keep giving me the cold shoulder for? Because I don't mind telling you, you're not the only one freezing me out. I'm sick of it.
Let me guess. Peter's putting you through it.
You know what? It doesn't matter what I do for him, he just keeps pushing me away.
We bagged ourselves a right pair of knackered old codgers, didn't we?
Yeah, silly mood.
Our gluttons for punishment, that's us. Here we are, fighting fit, and our blokes are on the last legs. Sorry. All I'm saying is that when your partner's sick, it consumes you, it takes over your life. You worry about them more than you do yourself. But why don't we have a nice sit down on the sofa with a bottle of wine, put the world to rights?
Oh, I would love that. I'd love that, but I've got to go to this stupid business meeting.
Well, get Sarah to do it. You're in no fit state.
I can't. I've done all the preparation for it now, and it's a bit last minute.
You've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. Just give yourself a break.
I suppose I could give her my notes. I mean, she seems quite keen to get stuck in. Yeah, go on.
Look at the state of your suit.
That'll be all right. I still look smarter than Steve.
You've been ages.
I feel like I've been held hostage.
Thought you'd had an accident.
I nearly had a trouser mishap, that's for sure.
How did he get on?
Oh, well, Steve here seems to think he's Lewis Hamilton.
Ah, cheers, mate. See? Drive like a pro. Can't say fairer than that. Time do you want me tomorrow?
Funeral cars go slow, you fool. You're like a bat out of hell.
Oh, you don't know the half of it. Apart from the speeding, you're constantly whistling, singing, tapping your fingers.
With all due respect, the passenger is kaput. I think he's past caring.
To be part of a funeral procession, you have to have gravitas.
Yeah, Steve, gravitas, which I've got bucket loads of.
Oh, stop being so smug. You haven't even had your trial yet.
Right, come on, out of the way, Muggs. I'll show you how it's done. Good.
Just give me a minute, Tim. My nerves are still shot.
Just take it steady. We want George back in one piece.
If there is anything I can do, just say.
Yeah, I know it's not Gran's fault, but, you know, just when I think the worst is over, something else happens.
Well, I do understand how she's feeling, because Jeff did the same to me.
What, left you up to your eyeballs in debt?
I paid for everything in the house, every stick of furniture, and I walked away with nothing. Well, my handbag and a carrier bag full of clothes.
Well, when you left, I just assumed you'd left the debts behind as well.
No such luck. No, he took out loans in my name, so I was the one they pursued.
But you must have told them what had happened, explained it wasn't your fault.
Yeah, the banks didn't believe a word of it. No, I had to repay every penny. It took me years. Needless to say, my credit rating never recovered.
I was hoping that we could get Gran's debts written off. I mean, why should she be burdened with all this?
Well, times have changed, Dahlia. You know, back in my day, nobody had even heard of coercive control. But now, well, I'm sure the bank must be more enlightened.
Yeah, I need to get some advice, find out the facts. It's just that my Gran's still very vulnerable. I'm terrified that this could push her over the edge.
Thanks for ringing, sweetheart. You take it easy, yeah? All right, bye. Love you.
Love you. What's happened to you?
You can't stand the soppiness, can you?
Oh, I'm only joking.
How's he doing?
Seems a bit brighter, thankfully.
Oh, that's a relief. I keep thinking I should phone Prt2, just to check in on him.
You two are unbelievable. It's like being at a nurses' convention.
Actually, speaking of things medical, I do feel a bit guilty about the wine.
Why?
It's not that bad.
Well, you're giving that kidney of yours a good hammering.
Oh, for one night. Usually, I'd treat this kiddie like a queen.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to have a pair?
Actually, I've gone one better than that. I've got 3. I've got one wonky, one standard issue, and the other one's brand new, so...
Yeah, she had a kidney transplant a few years back.
Actually, I do feel a bit guilty. Knocking back the wine while Peter's on his own at home.
Right, you know the trouble with you two? Your lives are all about duty. Putting your men first. I mean, you've forgotten how to enjoy yourselves.
Holly, I'm sorry. I feel like I've let her down. I should have tried harder.
Same here. After the trial, she told me that there was nothing to worry about. That all the debts had been sorted. Why did I believe her?
Do you know what the total is?
I haven't even dared add it all up yet.
Well, that's the first thing you need to do. And until you get a measure of it.
You know all the evidence that came out in court about how Jeff controlled her? Well, that's all on record, isn't it? Surely we can pass it on to the bank. Proof that this is all down to him. Get Gran's debts written off.
If I were you, I would go and speak to your bank as soon as possible. They'll be able to advise you much better than I can.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Look, listen, I'm really sorry. And I know this is the last thing you want to hear right now, but...
Go on.
We've billed Yasmin for legal services.
Yeah, of course.
And we haven't actually been paid yet.
Look, I promise that I'll sort it as soon as I can. You're going to be the top of the list. And look, thank you so much for your time, Imran. Damien Maloney. The Irish accent, that moppy hair. Oh, I would not kick him out of bed for wearing socks.
He is quite tidy, I'll give you that.
My secret crush. John Ham.
Yeah, he's gorgeous for an old bloke.
Ham, though. Ham. I couldn't fall for a fella with a meaty surname.
What are you talking about? You're not even veggie.
No, you're right there. I love a bit of meat. But not in a name.
Oh. It's Peter.
Tell him you're staying over an hour ago.
I can't talk to him. He'll know I've been drinking. What if it's an emergency?
Might need urgent assistance with a jigsaw.
I can't let him see me like this. How insensitive.
Yeah, because he would smell the drink on you, and that might give him the urge to hit the bottle.
He'd wring your top out, and he'd drink your spillage.
Text him and say you'll see him tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm staying over in Harrogate.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow. Kiss. Though we don't deserve that.
Don't tell me my dad told you to come and keep an eye on me.
Yep. Norris hasn't let him escape just yet. Probably bending his ear about dog muck and chewing gum being stuck in the pavements.
So you drew the short straw?
Someone has to.
I thought you'd have better things to do.
Well, I was on a date night with Sarah, but she had to cover that meeting in Harrogate. So is Carla skiving or what?
No, I think she went.
No, she jibbed out at the last minute.
What was the meeting? She told me, you know, but I forget. It was something to do with that Lucas, wasn't it?
No, he's not there. It's just his boss. You fancy a cuppa?
Yeah.
You two need to kiss and make up.
Kissing's not allowed. Keep up. Come on, cut to the chase, Ali, and I take it I won the drive-off.
Yes.
Yes, that goes for a victory dance. All right, don't need to rub me nose in it.
Yeah, don't be so full of yourself. You were the lesser of two evils, that was all.
He's a right stickler, that George, anyway. Needs to take a chill pill.
Well, his dad built that business up from scratch. He's just trying to protect it, that's all.
Listen to her defending her new boyfriend.
You're so childish.
He took one look at me and he took against me.
Well, why would he do that?
Because he's jealous.
Yeah, right. Happens a lot. I'm a good-looking fella.
So's George.
Oh, hello.
You had a fair crack of the whip. You failed. Get over it. I can't wait to wear that fancy hat. Sally won't be able to keep her hands off me.
You're treating this like it's a day out. Gail's going to have her beady eyes on you all day.
We can't take criticism, you know that. Remember that time he broke too sharply and Mrs. Mellon's cockapoo flew out the window? She complained and then he threw off a meat pie at the front door.
But nobody ever proved that.
But stop bickering, the pair of you. George is relying on us.
Oh, yeah, we wouldn't want to upset gorgeous George, would we?
He says that the blonde bob does suit you, but that he prefers you with your red feather cut. Oh, got another spirit trying to come in. Okay. It's a man called John. Does anybody want to claim our John? He's got a message for a woman called Anne or Annie.
Is that new? Where'd you get that?
I got it from work. I'm employee of the week.
Si, them phones cost a fortune.
Yeah, well, I'm a high achiever. You should be happy for me.
And how does a chippy afford a top-end phone like that, eh?
Why don't you go and ask him, eh? If you don't believe me. Do you know what? Go into my console.
No, Si, wait, we need to talk.
About what? Why don't you give the psychic line a call, eh? I'm sure you want to.
Where have you put those bills?
Back in the box file.
Oh, Gran, that's not going to solve anything, is it? Look, I know it's difficult, but we need to face this now, head on.
I know. But where do we even start?
I've calculated the total. £29,622.
That's a fortune.
Yeah. And that's not even including your legal bills. Around 6,000.
How can we ever hope to pay that off? Speed dial is only ticking over. I have no savings, nothing left to sell.
Well, I've made an appointment with the bank tomorrow. We'll just have to explain what's happened, what Jeff's done to you.
We have to go through all that again. The shame of it.
Well, there's no other way. We just need to make them understand that this wasn't your fault. So you shouldn't be held responsible. You know, every single day that passes, things are only going to get worse. Interest added, costs. We need to get this nailed as soon as we can.
Here you go, you can borrow this. It's a nice I wouldn't see her at night.
Who have you stolen that off? Some old lady's washing line?
Well, Rita left it when she stirred.
Come on, Rita's nighty. She'd kill me.
Oh, it's Peter. Again.
Again? Oh, gosh, something must be wrong. I can't talk to him now. I'm so drunk.
No, this is supposed to be your night off, right? And if it's important, then he'll leave a message.
Yeah, I don't want him to worry, though.
Oh, I'll answer. I'll pretend to be you.
You can't do that, you'd have bat.
Hiya, Peter. It's me.
It's not bad, actually, but he'll know. He'll know.
Carla, hello. Hello. Hello, Carla.
Hi.
Hi, everything all right?
Yeah?
Are you sure? You sound weird.
No, I'm fine.
Are you at the hotel?
Yeah. Listen, I can't talk right now. 3 bottles of wine will do that to you.
Are you with someone?
No, it's just me. Listen, I've got to go, so I'll speak to you tomorrow. What did you do that for? Now he's all suspicious.
I'm sorry I got stage fright.
Catch up with the full series of our new drama starring Keely Hawes and Joanna Lumley. Finding Alice is on ITV Hub. Next tonight, Nicola Walker and Sanjeev Bhaskar star in the brand new series of crime drama Unforgotten.